Oh, Spartans, we are back with another episode of Overkill Trading, clocking in today with some chart requests over here from our Discord channel. Shout out to the Spartan Army, baby. We're in this thing. All right, we are freaking mobbing this week, folks. And things are looking up. As always, I want to start today off with a perfect trade setup. For the new people, we follow a specific set of rules here when we are trading cryptocurrencies and stocks on this channel. They are all over here inside the resources tab of the Discord. And I want to go over all 6 of these before we jump into your guys' chart requests. I really want you guys to understand these rules and understand why it is we follow these rules in regards to the charts. So with charts and technical analysis, what we are doing is we are timing the market. We are timing our entries. We are getting in when people are fearful, and we are getting out when people are greedy. So we also have something over here called the cheat sheet. Okay, if you reference this, we are always trying to buy next to the mean. Okay, the mean is the average price, and I'll show you guys how we reference that here in just a second. I want to know how everybody's doing down in the comments section. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday so far. God bless y'all, and we're gonna jump into some charts here really quick. So again, all the resources and everything we talk about in this video are going to be over there inside the Discord. The link is down in the description and down in the comments section below. So the first chart I want to start off with today is Algorand. And Algorand gave us a perfect setup back here in August of 2021. Okay, this is an ISO token. So what happened was we had this massive breakout. So when I talk about the mean back here on our chart, the mean is the average. Everybody learned that in math class in like kindergarten or 6th grade or whatever grade it was. The mean is the average price, okay? So going back here to our trading rules, rule number 1 is that we trade a weekly chart, okay? We are not day traders. Repeat after me. We are not day traders, okay? We are longer-term swing traders. We are looking for trades, and we are looking to enter and exit within months to sometimes even a couple of weeks. But typically our range is from 1 month to 3 months on a weekly chart. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So there's a couple things that we use. So the rule number 1, again, is we use a weekly chart. Rule number 2 is that we only buy assets that are trending above, that's right, the 50-week moving average. So the 50-week moving average, think of this as the yearly average price. So there's 52 weeks in a year, and we're using a 50-week average. So the 50-week average is that light blue line on my charts. Okay, the light blue line is called the EMA. Okay, and I use a couple other EMAs as well, but that is our reference point. So we want to buy as close to that blue line as we can, because again, that is our mean. That is our average price. We don't want to buy it way up here when it's 60, 70% off the mean, because then we're getting it at a expensive price. We're buying it at what they call a premium. Okay, so right here you could see Algorand. Right, rule number 2 was we only buy assets trending above the 50. So as traders, we want to trade with the trend. Okay, and I'll show you what that means here in just a second. But this was a beautiful breakout above the 50. So when an asset is above the 50-week moving average, above that yearly average price, okay, that means it's in an uptrend, meaning we are looking for pullbacks on our trading indicator, which I'll get to here in just a second. So Algorand broke out here in 2021, big breakout above the 50. This was the confirmation that, yes, we're going into an uptrend, okay? And then what happened? It pulled back into our mean, into our 50-week moving average, okay? And then our indicator down here gives us our buy and sell alerts. So the green dot means buy. We're typically looking to buy the week of the green dot or the week before the green dot. If you get really good at this, you can time when it's going to come before it happens, okay? And we do it all the time here on this channel. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you smash the bell and never miss a video, folks. So rule number 2, check. Rule number 1, again, weekly traders. Rule number 2, we are only trading assets above the 50-week moving average. Let me show you what that means. We don't want to buy the green dots, right, when we're below the 50, because when we're below the 50, we're in a downtrend, right? We buy here, get crushed. We buy here, get crushed. We buy here, get crushed. Okay, look at Algorand now, though. Breaking out over the 50, folks. Breaking out over the 50. Okay, and this is a chart request, but I wanted to point out this is the setup we were looking for. And it actually gave you a perfect setup back here just a couple of months ago, okay, back in January. Folks, if you've been following this channel since January, you're probably up a massive amount on your portfolio because we have been calling this out since the beginning of the year, okay? But 2021, this was a perfect setup. Break out above it, pull back into it, green dot, rip. Okay, we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. If you guys want this trading indicator, you can come over here and support the channel and purchase it. Everything on my charts is going to load into your trading view account. The only thing you need, okay, the only thing you need is a trading view account, a paid trading view account, which is like 10, 12 bucks a month, and you can enter into this, okay? And I want to just point out the fact that this was not a small trade here. Okay, a lot of day traders these days are looking for 1 to 5%. You know, they're trading a minute chart, looking for the quick come up, the quick gain. No, we're looking for these, folks. We're looking for these 1, 2, 300% moves to the upside. Okay, Algorand, this was a 265% trade here. Meaning if you put in $10,000 on this green dot here, okay, you would have made $26,000. So you turn 10 into 36. Okay, you'd be holding $36,000 if you put in 10 here. If you put 1,000 in, you'd have close to $4,000. Okay, you'd have $3,600. So when it comes to selling, our sell target is when the blue line here, this is called the stochastic RSI. The stochastic RSI is hitting the white dotted line up here. That is the top, right? The top of the price action. Top of the price action. This is when we get out. And then we want to buy when it's down here on the floor. When it's down here on the floor, we are looking to enter, looking for the green dots, looking to take positions. Okay, that is it, folks. Buying low, selling high. Okay, that's really as simple as it gets, folks. It's really that easy. Okay, you just got to know what you're doing. I would say the most important rule out of all these, though, is rule number 2. Well, rule number 1 and 2 combined. Okay, we only buy assets trending above the 50-week. And then number 5, don't be greedy. Like I just said, take profits when you're in profit-taking territory. Okay, because when we get up here and you're holding, we referenced what? GameStop the other day. Okay, take a look at GameStop. You guys remember the GameStop saga? GME? Okay, remember during COVID? Some of you might have been around. Okay, this thing went from $4 all the way up to $120, and everybody on Twitter was saying, hey, we're never going to sell. We're never going to sell. We're never going to sell. We're going to hold this thing forever. Okay, what happened? Thing went all the way up to 124. It's sitting at 14 right now. How do you think they're feeling? Okay, I can tell you they're probably not feeling very smart. Okay, they probably went and deleted all those tweets. And, they're probably, living on the street now that their wife kicked them out because they lost all their money. Okay, take profits. Don't be greedy. If you're up 100, 200, 300, 400, 1,000%, take profits. Take profits and go find the next trade. Okay, and the number 6 is use a stop loss. Okay, let me go back to Algo real quick. You can see, okay, this was our setup here. So if we were playing this green dot here, we would have wanted to set up a stop loss at the bottom of that candle, the bottom of where the green dot came. So our stop loss would have been about 79 cents. I probably would have ended up putting it down here at 71 just because they wicked it down quite a bit there. But use a stop loss. Know when to cut your losses, okay? I'm pretty good at figuring out where the trade went wrong, okay? If the last dot is green, we're going up. If the last dot is red, we're going down. That's really as simple as it gets. So if you're into the 50, if you're into that mean, that average price, this is a golden area where we want to be buying. Okay, again, right next to that mean over here on the cheat sheet. So if you guys have questions about this or questions about the trading indicator or anything like that, shoot me an email or hit me up over in the Discord, folks. I'd love to help you out. I just want to always start these videos off with these kind of setups and showing you guys what we're going through, because as I'm hitting your chart requests here, and we got a bunch of them over here. Okay, we got a bunch we're going to go through today. We're also going to be hitting our altcoin watch list. These are low cap penny stocks and altcoins that we're going to be looking for setups on as well here today. And yeah, let's just dive right into it here. So the first one of the day is going to be OOUSD. This is OO token, I guess it's called, 00 Token. So what I'm looking at on this is that we're getting very close to that white dotted line. So I'd start to think about potentially taking profits here. If you were entering off the green dot, you were in down here at 6 cents. Thing went all the way up to 16. That's over 150% move. I'd just be paying attention to this stochastic. So when that thing gets up to the white dotted line, I would be taking profits. My guess is that's going to be in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, 1 to 2 weeks. I'd be in here on the daily trading it, moving my stop loss up as we continue to move up at 11 cents. I put the stop right there at around 11 or 10. And if you want to let that thing ride, let it ride. Here's 3. I think they're trying to spell bull there with a 3. Never seen this one, but this is a very strong looking chart. There's no 50 EMA on this one because it's very new, but I'd use a stop loss at 0.003. One thing you can do also when you're a member over here on the Discord is use our research tool. So if you type in /info and then you type in the ticker, okay, you can actually pull up what this thing does. You could pull up the market cap of the coin, so you can see it's a $46 million coin. That's a really, really small coin. And most of the time, it'll actually tell you what it does. You can see here, Smartass was looking at Ninja today. Okay, and you can see it tells you what the project does. Okay, it's on the injective protocol that brings a touch of humor and playlist to the world of decentralized finance. You can do this for stocks and cryptocurrency. So if you guys want to know what a stock is or a cryptocurrency is, okay, you just come over here again, type in /info, and then type in your ticker. I could type in Bitcoin right now, okay, and it will pull up Bitcoin. Look at that, bang. Okay, so Bitcoin's market cap, it tells you what it is. It tells you the circulating supply. It tells you the price change over the month, the year, and the day. Look at that. Bitcoin up 230% on the year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I'm liking this one. Whoever called this out, I'm actually liking it. I'm looking at a green dot here on the chart. Okay, it's not on Coinbase, so I can't buy it, but that's a buy signal right there, folks. So 0.0003 is your stop loss. Okay, that's about a 40% drop, so that's not light, but this is one of those names that could go parabolic, okay, because it's such a low market cap coin, right? The market cap of it is only $46 million. So this is an interesting looking chart here. Again, I'd use a stop loss right there at that yellow line, the bottom of this candle we got there in February. Look at that green dot on the chart. That thing's getting ready to fly. Okay, again, you got to use a stop loss at that level. Good call out on that. Here's ACH. So here's another example of where I'd be taking profits. So if I'm in ACH, I'm taking profits here. Okay, probably when that daily gets up there to the white line. So one thing I want to point out is when we're up here on the stochastic, right, up here on the 100 line, what I want to do is I want to zoom into a smaller time frame, like the daily, and I want to then time this, because when that hits the stochastic on the daily, so if it's hitting on the daily and the weekly, I'm taking profits, right? Because again, everybody's a forever holder when it goes up 500% for some reason. People don't want to sell. People don't want to sell up here for some reason. Okay, for some reason they don't want to sell. Because why? Because they're greedy. They are greedy. Okay, do not be greedy, folks. Don't be greedy. Take your profits. Again, if you entered off this green dot right here, you should be up. Oops. You should be up 145%. Okay, you just turned 10,000 into 25,000. Okay, that's a big gain. Most people only make 5% on their money because they are clueless and they don't know what they're doing. And they're just giving their money to Edward Jones and all these other money managers. You guys can't see me, but I'm using my Dr. Evil like money managers, right? The bunny ears, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all they're doing is they're just taking your money and they're investing it and they're paying you 5% a year. Can you believe that? 5% a year while they're racking in these trades of 138, 150% at a time, dude. I mean, folks, we are in such a good place, folks. I mean, the fact that we know how to do this stuff and the fact that we understand it is a true blessing. Okay, because the majority of retail, they don't teach us in college. They don't teach us anywhere, folks. I mean, you gotta be self-taught if you're trading stocks and trading crypto. Okay, or just watch a bunch of YouTube videos. That's ultimately what I did, but ultimately I learned from making mistakes. Okay, and I learned from like recapping on, okay, why was I buying right here? I shouldn't have been buying right here when I was below the 50, right? So that is a rule I came up with after just looking at charts and taking notes of my losses. Okay, everyone's gonna lose. You're gonna fail. But you only really fail if you give up, folks. And that's a fact in trading. That's a fact in life. Okay, never give up on what you're doing. Okay, just learn. Just learn and use common sense. Okay, I've lost money in the markets before. Okay, I've had some really red days. Okay, but this year has been one of the biggest years because, hey, We were pulling back a slingshot for the last 2 years, and it's just about ready to snap. Okay, looking at these charts on the market. So again, ACH, I'm taking profits up here, folks. I'm a profit taker probably in the next couple of days when this stochastic gets back up there to 100. Nice move, 145%. I'm taking that to the bank. Okay, here's Algorand. Algorand also set up very nicely here back in January. Okay, the big rip up above the 50-week. It pulled back, not into the mean, but it was very close to the mean. Okay, one thing I want to point out is this doji candle. Doji candles are extremely bullish, folks. Okay, that's what a doji candle looks like. Okay, this is a doji candle right here. Okay, that's a doji candle. Okay, but doji candles near or above the mean are extremely bullish. So this Algorand trade has netted so far about 96%, and it still has room to run here on the stochastic. So again, we're not looking to sell Algorand until it gets back up here at the 100 level. Okay, at that dotted line or around it. It doesn't have to be right at 100. If you want to sell it at 96, that's fine. Okay, I'd be in here on the daily, playing the daily as well. Okay, looking to sell when that daily comes back up to the stochastic as well. Because this thing's going to move here come Sunday. But I think we got to get a little bit more meat on that bone. My target for Algorand is going to be right up here around 50. Okay, I think that thing's going to go to 50 cents. Okay, and I'd probably move this stop loss up to about 20. Again, I'm going to take that line off. But Algorand looks good. Again, just now breaking out over that 50 EMA. This long downtrend, right? We were in a 1.5, 2-year downtrend, and we're just now breaking up above the mean. That looks good. Here's ATR. Okay, this one looks like a new coin. There's no data on the indicator or anything. I can't really tell you. I can't tell you anything. What I'd do is I'd go use that research tool, and I'd look it up and play the fundamentals of it. Here's Aurora. This is a coin on our altcoin watch list here. If it's on our altcoin watch list, it is on the orange list there. Okay, but this thing, nice takeoff this week. We called this out a couple weeks ago when that green dot hit. Okay, our stop loss was 25, but now this thing's lifting off. So I'd probably move my stop loss up to the bottom of this week's candle at 28. But look how much room we have left to go on this. So if you're in this, I'd just be holding it. Okay, it's up 30% on the day. Beautiful. I think it hit like 59 cents last night. Back down to 45. Kind of similar to what PNG did. Okay, but we got a lot of meat on that bone, folks. A lot of meat on that bone. So I'd be holding that one. Okay, don't sell that one yet. Wait until we get closer to the 100 up there. Here's Baby Bonk, another one I don't got any data on. Okay, I can't see anything. The daily's giving you a red dot, but again, I don't really like to time my entries based on the daily. Okay, I'd like to wait till the stochastic. If you're going to trade the daily, wait till that stochastic RSI gets back down here on the floor. Just like how I was talking about with, with Algorand. So back over here again. Where was the stochastic on our perfect trade setup here? It was down here on the floor. Okay, that blue line, very important. Okay, very important. This line and these dots are the most important things on the trading indicator. Okay, when that thing's on the floor, okay, what you want to do is you want to be looking to buy. So the same thing here with Baby Bonk. Okay, wait till that thing comes down to 0. Okay, Brett, I've heard a lot of you guys talking about this in the Discord, and I don't know why. I mean, there's no data on the daily. It looks like a brand new coin. So again, nothing I can really tell you from the technicals. If it's a fundamentally sound coin, great. But 90% of my investing strategy is based on technicals. What I mean by technicals is I mean technical analysis. I mean using these strategies and these rules that I've been talking about. Okay, I don't really care what a project does. It doesn't matter, right, what Bitcoin is. Right? People say it's hilarious. People say technical analysis doesn't matter. Okay, look at Bitcoin here. If technical analysis doesn't matter, why don't we just all go buy? Why don't we just all go buy it up here at the top of the market at 2021 at 60K, right? 60, 70K. Why would anybody want to do that? I mean, because then you got to sit through this over the next 2.5 years when you could have been buying it down here at 15 if you were just using technical analysis. We called the bottom on Bitcoin right here on the monthly, right there. Okay, in January 2023, gave you the dot on the monthly chart. Bang. 18K right here on this channel, or on the last channel that got deleted. That was the buy entry. Okay, that was the bottom. If technicals don't matter, go ahead. Go ahead and buy it. Buy at the top. Okay, buy at the top and sell at the lows. Buy up here and sell down here. Because that's what the majority of retail does. People only buy Bitcoin when they start... Most of retail only buy Bitcoin when the media and Twitter start just going nuts about it. Right? Like you see right now. I mean, CNBC's pumping it up. You know, Twitter's pumping it up. Everybody's just, oh, it's going to 1 million and it's going to be the craziest, right? That's why they call it delusion, folks. It's delusion. Okay, new paradigm. It's never going down. Remember GameStop? We're never selling. It's going to 1,000, 100 million. Okay, we're never going to sell. We're going to hold on to it forever. When you start hearing that stuff, you got to get worried, folks. You got to be looking to get out. Okay? You got to be looking to get out because again, we only want to buy near our mean, near our average price, which is that blue line on our weekly chart. Again, we're weekly chart traders. We're not day traders. Okay, I know you guys see the Lambos and all the girls and all the cool stuff that all these day traders are flashing. And, you know, the truth is, a lot of the people in our community have big boy jobs, meaning we work jobs. We have responsibilities. Okay, we can't sit in front of our computers for 8 hours a day and look at a screen and try to make 1-2%. I'd rather get the meat of the trade. Look at this Bitcoin trade here. Okay, this was a 70% gain. Meaning if I put in $100,000 right here, I'm going to make 70 grand back to the top. That's more than a lot of people make in a year. Okay, and you made that in how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. Okay, think about it, folks. Think about it. Okay, we're on to something here, folks. There's something special going on here, folks. There's something special going on. Here's BSX. Okay, I'd be holding this one as well. I don't know. It looks pretty choppy. Okay, looks pretty choppy. Move your stop loss up to whatever that is. Okay, I have no idea what that coin is. This is BTT. This one looks good. Okay, yes, we're down below the 50 week here. But again, something happened here. I don't know what happened, but something weird happened, and that wrecked the chart. So what you'd be doing is playing the waves here. I'd be playing the green dots, the pullbacks. It is in an uptrend. There was your breakout. There was your pullback. There was your entry candle. Okay, that was your entry candle right there. Okay, and this thing's just continuing. So I'd be a holder waiting for that stochastic to get back up there to the dotted line. Here's Cake. Okay, Cake's getting cake right now. Look at that. Okay, big breakout. Another perfect setup here. Pull back right into the mean, right into our average price. What did we do? We did the ripski, folks. We got the green dot. Boom. Ripping. Ripping right now, folks. Beautiful, beautiful setup here. That one's not on Coinbase, unfortunately, but that's probably my... I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm a buyer now because we're already way up here. I'd be a buyer down here, but that was a prime time setup right there on Cake. Okay, I'd be a holder again, waiting until we get to the dotted line on Cake there. Here's COQ. Okay, this one just going parabolic here. I don't know what this thing's doing. I'd be in here on the daily once again, buying the pullbacks. Look at that perfect trade setup here on the daily. The breakout over the 50, the pullback into it. There's your doji reversal candle. Rip. Okay, how big was that? That was a monster trade there. About 319% on that trade. Congratulations. Now what we want to do is this thing on, it's not on Coinbase, so it's not going on my watch list. Okay, I only buy assets that are on Coinbase. So, I mean, I'm saying this is a good one to watch for a pullback, because if we get a pullback back into the 50, like we did right here with the green dot, that's where you're going to want to buy. But right now, I'd be more of a seller up here. Okay, again, I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to hit home runs, folks. I'm trying to hit singles and doubles. Okay, singles and doubles, in my opinion, are anywhere from, 20%, 50%, 100%. I mean, you just saw 300%. To me, that's like a triple. And sometimes you will hit those. Okay, but I'm not swinging for the fences. If I'm up 300% on a trade, I'm taking profits. Because it could just as easily dip back down here 50%, and then I'm only up 150%. You know what I'm saying? So at least take some off the table here on COQ. At least sell half your position, and if you want, let the rest ride. Here's CREO, another name I've never heard of, but that one looks like it's breaking out. That's a blue sky breakout over resistance. Okay, move your stop loss up to the bottom of this week's candle at about 0.09. 9 cents is your stop loss. Red dot on the daily, though. Again, look at the last time we got the red dots up here. Okay, what happened? We eventually pulled back into that 50. So, this is a tough one. I don't know what this thing does. And to be honest, I'm not really interested because it's not in Coinbase. This one's in Coinbase, though, right here. CREO. Yeah, that one's not. Here's Civic. I believe this is a Solana ecosystem token. Look at that. We're touching on the 100 there. So I would not be looking to enter. I'd be looking to take profits here. Take profits when the stochastic either gets back up to here to 100 or when you feel comfortable. Yeah, I'd put a stop loss at 14. And I'd be watching the daily like a hawk. But we are in profit-taking territory, just like we were right here. Okay, back in November. Okay, you should have been taking profits. But I do like the setup. Okay, it broke out over it, pulled back into it near the mean. Rip. Okay, again, singles and doubles here, folks. How much was this? Okay, you're talking about an 84% trade here. That's a beautiful trade. Okay, beautiful trade. Now we're playing pullbacks for entries. Okay, if we get a pullback back down to this EMA or this EMA, that's where we'll look to take profits. So I'd be a holder and potentially looking to take profits this week on CBC. Here's dinero. This is an interesting looking chart. Okay, big rip up, pull back. There was a good setup. Rip. Okay, that was a banger there. Okay, 1,400%, 1,500%. You just turned 10 grand into $150,000. Congratulations. Now it's selling off hard. Okay, so I'd be waiting on the next green dot on this one, just like it came there and just like it came there. Boom. Both of those were good buy setups. We are down below the 50, which is not what I like to see. And this one isn't even on Coinbase either. Here's DIO. This one looks good. This is a good setup here, whoever called this one out. Okay, boom. Right into the 50. Now we're bouncing. Okay, I got a stop loss on this one at about 0.035. I like where the stochastic is. You guys notice how the blue line is down here. It's only sitting at 20, right? It's not up here at 100. This is the range we want to be entering, okay, when the stochastic is down here. Boom, our entry candle was right there a couple weeks ago, right here, okay, one of these two. And it's sitting right in that range. This one looks good. This one's not on Coinbase either, but this one looks nice. DIO. I want to look at this one real quick. It's called Decimated. Wow. Only a $20 million market cap. So that could be a banger here, folks. DIO, I don't know where you can buy it. Not on Coinbase. But nice breakout there. Okay. Pull back. Get ready for the Ripski here. I'd set a stop loss probably at 3 cents on this one. Okay, if you wanted to play this. But that one looks good. Here's DOT. Polkadot. Okay, Polkadot also got some room to run here. We're not near 100. So this thing, in my opinion, is going to keep on running. Okay, I'd just wait once again until this stochastic RSI gets back up here to 100. I want to check POLS. This is a Polkadot ecosystem token. So when Polkadot goes up, its ecosystem tokens go up as well. Okay, so POLS is giving us a little doji here this week. Still got a green dot, but we did notice the daily yesterday popping off with a green dot. We called that thing out. Looks like it's up a little bit today. Our stop loss on this is 95 cents, and that's a play on Polkadot as well. Again, Polkadot looks like it has some room to run. Probably another 2 or 3 weeks left of upward action. Then we're going to be in profit-taking territory. My target on DOT's going to probably be around 1450. If that breaks, it's probably going up there to 1850. Okay, 1850 I think is a pretty reasonable target there on Polkadot. Thing was at 55 back here in the last bull run. So, again, just waiting on the indicator to tell us when to take profits here. ENJ, nice breakout here on ENJ. Okay, so this is one now we can add. So I'm actually going to add this one to our watch list, and I'm going to set up an alert on this thing. Okay, I'm going to set up an alert that is going to notify us over in the Discord. So if you're a member of the Discord, okay, you actually get notified when these green dots come on our watch lists. So we have specific watch lists that we're going to go over. The altcoin watch list. We go over another altcoin watch list on Saturdays. Not an altcoin watch list, but our looking to buy list is what we call it, the Overkill watch list. So I'm creating this, and you guys can see over here, Overkill Alerts. This calls out all the green dots for you. Okay, you never miss a signal over here in the Discord when you're a member. Okay, we got a bunch going off this week. We had a bunch pop off at the beginning of the week. Okay, tons of signals coming in here. So you guys never miss a signal when you're over here in the Discord. And again, we have 2 watch lists. One of them is called the Overkill watch list. This is like, these are names we're looking to buy. And then the 10X watch list is the altcoins we're going to be hitting later on here in the video. By the way, we did do a giveaway last week. Okay, we did 50 likes on last Saturday's video. We did a $100 Bitcoin giveaway, 75 for 250, and 100 for a trading indicator. I was going to give a trading indicator away. I want to go ahead and see how many likes we got on the videos, or on that video. That video was the 9 undervalued cryptocurrencies for 2024. If you guys want to go watch that, it's on the channel over here. But this one, 70 likes, so we didn't quite get to 70. We didn't quite get to 75, so I'm going to do a $100 Bitcoin giveaway over here. So let me create that real quick. You guys can go enter this giveaway. What's this? So I'm going to do this giveaway on Friday, so you guys have a couple days to go enter. Actually, I'm going to do it on Saturday. So I'm going to set this for 3 days. There's going to be one winner for $100 worth of Bitcoin. And this is going to be enter to win $100 worth of BTC. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and choose 2 winners. So 2 people are going to win $100 worth of Bitcoin. Shout out to the Overkill Army, man. I think that's the most likes we've gotten on any video. So again, I appreciate you guys. You guys are what keep this channel going. I always tell you, this channel is not about me. It's about you guys. Okay? It's about the community. Okay? All of us together. It's no fun when you win by yourself. It's really not fun. Okay? It's way better to win with the community and trade with the community than it is to trade by yourself and make money by yourself. It's just not fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is all about the community. I appreciate you guys, and you know what? Much love, much love. Okay, $100 worth of BTC. So I'm gonna create that right now, so you guys can go enter that. Okay, all you got to do, that's gonna pick 2 winners on March 16th at 7:30 a.m. All you guys got to do is hit this entry thing there. Boom, you can see that just went up. Looks like someone already entered it, but yeah, so that's the giveaway. That'll be on Saturday. 2 people will win $100 worth of Bitcoin over here inside the Discord. Again, I appreciate you guys, and I love y'all. Okay, here's Filecoin. Filecoin also up there in profit-taking territory. Okay, not looking to take entries up here, looking to take profits. I'd look to sell this thing when that stochastic on the daily gets back up here at 100. That would be my profit-taking territory right there. Coming in right there to the 200 week. My target on this one was 1463. We're getting pretty close. We're sitting at about 11 right now, so there's a little more meat on that bone. We'll see what the daily has in store. The 4 hours looking really bullish, just bouncing on that 50 on the 4 hour, bouncing on the 50, bouncing on the 50. Okay, wait till the daily now gets back up here in sell territory, and that will be where you want to take profits. I still think we're going to have a really big rest of the week and maybe a big next week as well, but I think we're getting close to profit-taking territory. Okay, I sold a lot of my positions. What am I holding left? We're leaving off here at Filecoin. I still have VET and XLM. Okay, and you can see they're getting up in that territory as well. Okay, they're getting pretty close to where I want to take profits. XLM, I'm waiting until this stochastic gets back up here at 100. Same thing on VET. When that gets back at 100, I'm going to take profits. Okay, and I'll either be sitting cash for a while, wait until a lot of these names pull back, because the majority of them are very overbought. Okay, we're overbought when the stochastic is up here on the ceiling. Okay, when the stochastic is on the ceiling, folks, that is when we're in this delusion new paradigm phase. I think we're sitting right on greed right now, which is typically where we want to sell. Okay, we're just trying to pinpoint our exit right now with that daily stochastic. But I believe we're right here. I believe we're in greed territory. Okay, so I think these next 2 weeks, we're going to get up here. Probably next 2-3 weeks, we'll be up here in this area. Okay, and then I think there's going to be a correction. And I think it's going to be a healthy correction, because these markets need to correct, right? If everything just goes straight up, okay, it's not a healthy market. Okay, because then you can get clapped. So when we take profits, we'll just wait till it pulls back into that 50-week moving average and enter again. I mean, guys, like, this is not a game, folks. Like, look at this. This is my portfolio in the last month. $63,000 in the last month. Okay? I mean, we're just pumping trades out here. That's all we're doing. Technical analysis, folks. Nothing special. Letting the AI do the trading for us. Okay? We're not getting greedy. We just want to hit singles and doubles. All those singles and doubles, they add up, baby. They add up. Okay? Here's Fox. Fox also, look at that. Touching the dotted line, up in profit-taking territory. Again, I'd be zooming into the smaller time frame, looking to take profits. Again, I don't know anything about this project, but it is on Coinbase, which is interesting. Okay, and I do like the breakout here, and that thing's got some meat on the bone back to 100. So this is an interesting name. Again, I'd want to buy it closer to the 50, though. Here's FTM also taking off here. Okay, almost back to $1. Okay, probably next week is when we'll be up there at 100. It will be at 100 next week. So what I'd be doing is I'd be looking at the daily, looking to sell when it gets back up here to the stochastic. The next time it touches up here on the stochastic, that is my exit. Okay, what's the monthly look like? The monthly looks good. That's a big breakout candle on the monthly. So, I mean, this thing's moving right now. Okay, it's about to get that golden cross there on the weekly too, which is interesting. So if you're playing this one, move your stop loss up to 60 cents and then play that level. Okay, play the 60-cent level. Okay, that one looks good. Okay, again, getting close to profit taking though. I'd probably take profits around $1 and then wait for a pullback, because right now you're sitting 53% off of the mean. Okay, our mean, again, is our average price. This is the price we want to enter at. So you're entering, if you're buying it right now, you're entering 54% off of that average. So I say this all the time. Would you guys want to go to the grocery store to buy your milk at a 50% premium? Or would you want to buy a house at a 50% premium, meaning 50% more than it's worth? The answer is no. Okay, and you don't want to do that with your investments either, especially if the goal is to make money. Okay, we want to buy at the mean. Right now, like I said, we're in greed territory. We're up here where people are losing their minds. Okay, again, if you rack this trade up, you're up 134%, which is an amazing trade. That's a killer trade. So great. Now let's take profits and let's go find another one that's setting up. Okay, because there's always names setting up, folks. All the time. There's always a bull market somewhere. Okay, that is one thing I do agree on with Jim Cramer. That's kind of his saying. There's always a bull market somewhere. I promise to help you find it. Okay. Old Jimmy. Old Jimmy. Let me get back here to full screen. Okay, but FTM again, getting close here. We're getting close. I'd look to take profits probably around $1. Okay, even taking some off now. So here's what is this? FXS. Okay, and this one's a nice setup here. Where are we at? We're right near the mean. Okay, what's the stochastic doing? The stochastic's turning up. Okay, 846 is my stop loss on FCX. This one looks good. It's probably my only one so far that I would probably potentially buy. Okay, Aurora, already too late. Okay, you're already too late. Everything else, I don't think I saw a buying opportunity anywhere. Again, because it's just where we're at in the market right now, folks. Okay, I'm not biased or anything like that. I'm just literally, I know where we're at. I know we're up here in this crazy territory. Again, oh, BlackRock's buying it and everybody's buying it and all this money, and it's great. Yeah, it's awesome. But eventually the whales are going to take profits on you guys because you're so busy buying at a 50% premium. They're going to sell it back down to the mean, and then they'll just start buying again, because when you're buying up here, you get discouraged down here, and then you end up selling and quitting. Okay, name of the game, folks. Don't quit. Okay, and don't trade with the herd also. That's the biggest thing. Here's Gala, also profit-taking territory here as well. So daily, I'm taking profits on Gala here. This thing just looks, it's way overextended here. Again, let's just play a pullback on it now. Let's wait. Right? Let's wait on this one. Okay? 56% off the mean. Okay? I'm taking profits, folks. I'm taking profits. GHX, this thing's going parabolic. Okay? I don't know what this thing's doing, but that thing's going parabolic. Again, I'm taking profits. I'm getting out. Red dot up here. Red dot up here. Okay? I'm getting out. As a trader, I'm getting out. Okay? This one's called Gamer Coin. But I'm taking profits. That was a massive trade. I mean, this was insane. If you, oh my gosh. 4,000% trade. You put in 10 grand down here, you got $400,000, folks. That is freaking insane. Insane. Okay, what a move. What a move. Okay, and again, I'd be profit taking. Where we're at up here on the stochastic, there's no technicals involved with this one. This thing's just going parabolic. I mean, that is absolutely insane. I'd probably be trading the daily here. I'd buy again when the daily comes back down here on the stochastic. It's 0. Okay, but again, not on Coinbase, so it's not going on my list. Here's Grok, G-R-O-K. I believe this is what Elon Musk's AI is called. Isn't it? G-R-O-K. I think that's his Twitter thing. His AI on Twitter. There's no data on the weekly there, but the daily, again, getting close to profit-taking territory. I look to take profits probably in the next couple days. And again, wait for the pullback on the stochastic down here to... It has to be below 20. It has to be below 20 for me to want to buy. Okay, when I say 20, I mean these numbers over here. Okay, these are the numbers I'm looking at on the indicator. Okay, so if the stochastic is not below 20, I don't want to buy it. I'm not buying up here because, again, we've already came up off the floor. I want to buy near the mean. Okay, near the mean. Okay, that wasn't very close, but that was closer than it was now. Okay, now we're way off the mean. This one's sitting at a 67% premium if you're looking at the daily chart, and there's no data on the weekly there. So again, I'm profit taking, waiting for a pullback. Here's GST, also profit taking, getting out. Okay, nice trade if you got it. Okay, if you want to buy it, wait till the pullback into the 50 on the daily. No, not a lot of data on the weekly, but the weekly is also telling you to sell it here. Okay, if you want to hold on to it and be a forever holder like the GameStop saga people, okay, set a stop loss at 0.03. Here's H-bar, also very nice move here. Okay, perfect doji candle, 89% move off the doji there. Okay, the doji is our reversal candle. Okay, so there's a number of signs that we use to identify reversals. Doji candles, green dots, okay? Those are the two major ones, okay? Those are the reversals, okay? Like I said before at the beginning, if you get good at this, you can time it before the green dot comes. So if you got on this candle instead of this one, you're obviously up, okay? You want to enter on the doji candles above the 50-week moving average. H-bar looks good, but again, it's in profit-taking territory. I'd be looking to take some off the table here when the daily gets back up here to 100. That might have one last knockout punch on it. Okay, one last push up, one last surge, and then I think it's going to sell back off. Okay, because again, we're a long ways away off that 50. 48% premium right now. Okay, not buying things at a 48% premium. Here's hello. Okay, this one's looking good here, folks. Nice call out on this one. Give me 1 sec. I got to take my sweatshirt off because I'm sweating. All right, who's watching? If you guys are watching, drop a down in the comments section below. I want to know who's here. Okay, let me know who's tapping in, and we're gonna do a giveaway here on this video as well. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for the giveaway that we did. We got 5 entries on that. I'm gonna wait. I'll announce the giveaway over in the Discord either at the end of this video or we're not gonna have any videos dropping on Saturday because I'm going on vacation. I told you guys that. So this is the last YouTube video for probably 2 to 3 weeks. But I will still be active over here in the Discord for answering your guys' chart requests. And, you know, obviously if something happens or something crazy happens, we'll be on top of it. But I will be on vacation for the next couple of weeks. Not in the office, so I will not have my, microphone or my setup or anything like that. I'm going to be visiting with my family. But I like hello here. Very nice setup here. Good call out. I mean, that was a perfect... I swear, this one was on... You guys are getting the hang of this. I can tell. I seen you guys talking about this one in Discord too. And this is the first time I'm taking a look at it. And I got a stop loss on this one at 0.07. But we got a green dot showing this week. I'm actually going to call this one out over here in the alert section. Shout out to whoever called that out. This is what we're looking for, folks. So if you guys have the indicator, I mean, like I said, you guys can get it right over here. There's a link. All you got to do is click it. Okay, on the page, there's a video on how to download it and how to input it. It's literally you just click a button and boom, you got this in your trading view. You got this in your trading view. Everything loads right up. So with that being said, okay, if you guys have the indicator and you identify setups like this into the 50, okay, call them out and we will cover them on these videos. Call them out, okay, because that was a beautiful pullback into the 50 right there. There's your doji reversal candle. Rip, okay, rip. This one's probably the best looking setup of the day. Those two are really nice. FXS and hello are probably the top 2 call outs for buying opportunities this week. Okay, both look really, really good. So good call out on that one. Green dot showing this week. Just called that one out over there. And shout out to whoever called that one out. Here's ICP. ICP's got a green dot this week. So what we're doing on ICP is moving our stop loss up to about 12. Let's call it 1250. Actually, let's call it 1176. You know what? No. We're going to call it 1250. Okay, and the daily, I mean, it's just grinding up. So it's very strong, right? Buyers are definitely in control here. Okay, there could be a day where this thing just absolutely pops off. So you're getting a green dot this week on that one. I'd be a holder of ICP here. Here's Jasmy. Again, Jasmy's up here in profit-taking territory. And we're down here on the daily on the stochastic. So I'm also going to be a holder of Jasmy here. Even though we're way up here overextended. Yes, it could pull back into the 50. That's a 50% drop. Right, you're buying it at a 50% premium here if you're buying it now. Okay, again, we called this green dot out back here in the Discord back in February. This was one of the biggest trades we've seen so far. That was a 429% move off the green dot. So again, 10,000 into about a 400% gain would be $40,000. So you turn 10 into 50 just like that in the matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. Congratulations, Merry Christmas. Again, I'd be taking profits if I was in here. Okay. But there's a lot of fundamental backing behind this. And again, we're just breaking out over this massive downtrend. So if we get a pullback, like I'm hoping Jasmy pulls back to a penny. If Jasmy pulls back to a penny, I will probably sell my house and buy it. Okay, if we get that pullback into the 50 there. Because that would be extremely, extremely bullish after a massive move up. Okay, that's big boy volume coming in there. That's not little money right there. That's big money. That's smart money right there, folks. Smart money. Smart money is the trillions and billions. Right, the hedge funds and stuff like that. Okay, retail doesn't just come in here and pump something up 400%. That is somebody that knows something. Here's KAS. Okay, I don't know about this one. I'd want to buy it closer to the 50. I don't know. I'd say I'd probably sell it. I mean, I'd probably sell it or hold it, whatever you want to do. I'd probably be a holder just because of where the daily is. Use a stop loss at 13 cents. Okay, 13 cents is your stop loss. If it comes back down here, take profits, but I think the meat of this trade is already done. Nice looking trend here. I ain't going to argue with that. Real nice looking trend, but we're getting some red candles here and a red dot. So I'd take profits and go roll it into something else or sit cash and wait for this pullback that's going to come. Here's Kava, also in profit-taking territory. I'm on the daily. Daily is also not close to 100 yet, but getting close. So again, once this daily gets back up here to 100, boom, taking profits on Kava. Okay, that's probably a few days away, probably the end of this week or next week. Here's Key, same thing. Profit-taking territory there on the daily, waiting for the, or on the weekly, waiting for the daily to get up there now again. Where are we at? We're on the dotted line. We're taking profits. We're looking to take profits. Okay, take profits. You could zoom into the daily. And once again, like I've been saying, wait now till the daily gets up there. When the daily gets up there, take your profits. Okay, use a stop loss on this one at 0.007 if you own it. That one's not on Coinbase either. Here's Lazio. Just grinding up. Okay, just broke out over the 50. This would be more of a fundamental play. There's no liquidity in this thing. Here's Chainlink. Chainlink got a green dot this week as well. So this one looks like it wants to continue grinding up. I got a stop loss at about 17.79. Probably be looking to sell this one as well when this gets up here on the daily. So I think we're probably 1 to 3 weeks out. I've been saying that for a while. Probably 1 to 2, maybe 3 weeks out from a top, folks. I really think we're going to hit the top here in 2 or 3 weeks, and we'll get a correction into this 50 week. We're going to get a correction across the board. It's going to happen. Okay, there's going to be profit taken. And you know what's interesting about the timing of this bull market is we're coming into tax season. So a lot of these big money people, what they want to do is pump up these investments, right? So they can sell them and pay their taxes. So taxes are due April 15th. Okay, that has to have something to do with this run because we have ran a massive amount this year. Okay, and you got to think some of these business owners are going to want to take their profits. Okay, and they're going to want to go pay their taxes. They're going to want to go pay Uncle Sam because he's robbing us. Okay, but that's just the way it goes. So again, I'm 1 to 3 weeks out of thinking we're up here at the top and that we're going to get a correction. Okay, back into the mean. Okay, and when that happens, we're going to be ready to capitalize because we're going to be sitting cash. Okay, once we get back up here on the weekly. So I'd be a holder, a link here. Again, wait until it hits that dotted line. Here's Loom. Nice setup here. This is probably number 3 on the day. Okay, but look at this. Boom. What do we have? Big breakout over the 50. Okay, this is textbook, folks. Freaking textbook here. Wow, I don't know what happened there, but that was insane. Okay, and then it pulled back. Where are we at? Into the 50. Okay, now we're taking off. I like Loom here. I do like it. Not on Coinbase, but again, sitting right on the 50. Just now taking off the 50. A lot of meat on that bone back to where it was. Litecoin. Litecoin's blasting off here. Again, everyone's talking about Litecoin now. Everyone's talking about it up here at 106. Nobody's talking about it down here at 66, though. Okay, that was a big old wick down there, wasn't it? Down to 72 and then rip. Okay, again, I'm looking to take profits on the stochastic being up here on the daily. Okay, that's what I'm watching this week. Mara looking ugly. Okay, these things are choppy AF. Okay, I don't really like trading these Mara and Riots. I'd be on the daily. I wouldn't be on the weekly trading these things. I'd be on the daily. Okay, I'd wait till we get the next green dot on Mara. Hopefully you're not holding through this dip because you're already down close to 50% off of the top there. Okay, just so choppy. Okay, that was your entry right here. Boom, doji candle, rip. Okay, doji candle, rip. Wait for the next doji or wait for the next green dot to come on Mara there. Here's Matic. Matic's also in profit-taking territory there on the weekly. Okay, I don't know about Matic. I think it's very overextended here. I don't know. This could do anything. But up here, as a trader, I'm taking profits. Okay, I'm not a forever holder. I'm not a Matic maxi. It's a 50% trade. That's kind of garbage, okay, in my opinion. And I don't like I'm not taking entries here, I'll tell you that. I'm either holding this one or selling it here. Okay, that's your call. Okay, I'd be looking at the daily. I don't know. It's just grinding up. Okay, I like these primetime setups, folks. I like the big breakouts, pullback, doji, rip. That's the meat of the trade. This is what I want, okay, from here to here. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, everything else after that is just extra. I'm not looking to be extra. Meme AI. What are the names they're coming up with these days? Okay, I don't know. No data for me on this one. That's a fundamental play. You're probably just buying it because it has the name AI in it, which is kind of funny. People do that. People do that. Oh, it has AI in the name. We should buy it. Here's Mina. Mina looks good. Okay, that's a good setup. Stochastic's got some room to run. I'm actually going to move this one up more toward the top here. Probably put that at number 4, maybe even ahead of Loom, but those are my top 4 so far. Okay, and this thing's back down here getting a green dot this week. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, doesn't look too bad. The daily's overextended, though, so that's a tough one. That's a tough one, dude. I don't know. Stop loss is 135 on Mina. Okay, that one's hard to get a tell on because of where the daily's at. But the weekly don't look bad. It's up 11% this week, so not a bad trade there. Again, green dot on the chart, so keep that in mind. Use your stop loss, and you should be fine. NOIA, parabolic run here. Okay, going absolutely parabolic here. Okay, you want to play the parabolic run, be my guest. Okay, but when that blue wave's up there, okay, I do not want to be buying, just like it was up here. Okay, I don't want to be buying in this area because I'm going to get crushed. Okay, if you own it, I either continue to hold it or I would encourage you to take profits as a trader. Okay, again, we want to buy the pullbacks. We don't want to buy after we just went up for 1,800 weeks in a row. We want to buy the pullbacks. Okay, when this thing comes back down here to the 50, that's where we'll capitalize. Perp, this one's on Coinbase. Okay, again, nice breakout over the 50, pull back into it, doji candle, looks good. Okay, got a little bit more room to go. I'd be a holder of that name. Here's PNG. This was the channel's biggest trade of all time. Okay, what do we have here? Breakout over the 50, pull back. There was our entry candle, our doji, rip. Okay, rip. That was a 10x trade there all the way to the top, from 9 cents to 90. Congratulations. Okay, now what are we looking to do? We're not looking to buy. Not looking to buy. We're looking to get and capitalize on the pullbacks. The daily does seem to be setting up nicely. If you're holding it, use a stop loss at 35 cents. If 35 cents holds, we could make a run up here on the stochastic. So I'd look to sell this one either when the stochastic gets back up here to 100 on the daily or we break down below 35. You got to set a stop loss at 35 because you don't want to ride out a dip all the way down to 13. Okay, but I mean, it looks like it could potentially continue. I'm not ruling that out. I'd be trading the daily now. I wouldn't even be looking at the weekly. I'd be looking at the daily. Okay, looking to get out when that thing hits 100. 35 is your stop loss there. Here's POKE. Again, another name I don't got a lot of data on. Daily's telling you to sell it. Power, also. Daily's telling you to sell it, but the weekly looks like it's just taken off. So we talked about this one a little bit in the cord. Okay, 0.036 is our stop loss. 0.036, that's the stop loss off of this green dot we're playing here. So this looks good. Okay, that one looks like it could run. Okay, that one's going to go up near the top too. That's going to be number 5. Okay, that's actually probably ahead of Mina. Okay, and Loom. I'm going to put that number 3. Just because that's a nice breakout candle there with a buy signal showing up this week. Okay, you're seeing it right here. Today is March 13th, by the way. QNT. Okay, we called this one up out a couple weeks ago. I like it. Looks like it's going on a run here, up 3% today. I'm liking this one. Okay, boom. Big move there. Okay, nice move. A lot of room to go on the daily there. So this one looks like it could do the Pomsky here, folks. QNT's looking good. Looking to sell when that gets back up there to 100. We're probably 2-3 weeks away from that. So QNT's looking really good here too. Again, our entry was a couple weeks ago. Okay, it was right here at about 107. Okay, you're already up to 142. So, I mean, your call on this one. I'd be using a stop loss. Probably move it up there to 122 on an entry here. Okay, again, we got some room to run on QNT. This one's looking good. This one could be one of those names that blasts off this week or next week. Okay, QNT don't look bad. Here's Render Network. Pretty new coin. Can't really tell you anything. I'd wait for some red candles and then buy it. Okay, right now I'd either be thinking about taking profits or I'd be setting a stop loss at about 10.55. Here's RNDR. Another one on the daily that looks a little overextended. Yeah, I'm taking profits on our NDR. Okay, you guys are getting greedy if you're holding on up here. I'm taking profits. Wait for the pullback. Okay, wait for the pullback to come. Look where we're at. Okay, stochastics at 100. Daily's at 100. Okay, I mean, folks, take profits. Don't be greedy. Here's SBR, so Gate.io. It's below the 50, so I don't like it. I would not be trading it because I'd be breaking my trading rules because we're below the mean. Okay, I'm not saying it can't blast off and go to the moon. Okay, it can very well do that. But set a stop loss at 0.003. Okay, that's your stop loss. It does have a green dot this week, so something to pay attention to there. That one looks like it's on Gate.io. Here's SCU, Filecoin. Okay, another one. Look at this, weekly at 0. So this is one I'd also want to take a position on. Okay, I'd put this one probably up here at. I'm probably gonna put that one right there. I'll probably put that one at the top today, actually. Filecoin. Okay, this one's real nice. This one looks real nice, dude. Okay, I actually really like this one. Not on Coinbase, but I'd be using a stop loss today at about a penny. Use your stop loss at a penny. I like where the stochastic is. It's down below 10. Okay, so this one looks good. Okay, true stop loss is probably down there at 0.07. Okay, the bottom of this big wick candle. That's a massive wick candle right there. Okay, they tried to flush it. Buyers stepped in and sucked it right back up. I'm going to look up this one real quick. And again, you guys have full access to this tool as well that you can use. Really? There it is. SC. Okay, that one's a $632 million company. Decentralized cloud storage platform. Similar to the concept of Dropbox and other centralized storage providers where instead of renting storage space from a centralized entity, clients rent storage space from their peers. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. But I really like this one here, folks. What's the monthly? Monthly's okay. Okay, just make sure you use that stop loss at 0.07 if you play it. Okay. What else we got? SEI. Okay, I'm taking profits. It's just in no man's land up here. I mean, the trend is continuing here. Use a stop loss at 81 cents. Okay, I can't see the data very much on the weekly, but I mean, look where the stochastic is. Again, we're up there at 100. I want to buy the pullbacks, folks. Here's SHIB. SHIB's now touching the dotted line. So again, we're in here on the daily. So the next time this stochastic on the daily comes up to 100, just like it did here, you see that dip? Boom. Look at that green dot entry, folks. That green dot on the daily would have netted you a whopping 422%. 422%. You turned $1,000 into $5,200. Congratulations. Okay, I was thinking we were going to get a bigger pullback on this. Current level we're playing right now is that right where we bounced right here at 0.00002. Okay, and again, stochastic is getting near the floor, closer and closer. That's the daily, and the weekly is overextended, though. So again, like I said, I'm going to look to sell SHIB when this stochastic gets back up here at 100. And these charts just look like they're going to go nuts over the next 1 to 3 weeks, folks. I really think we're going to get a big move up, and people are going to lose their minds. I think they're going to absolutely lose their minds. Okay, people are going to go nuts. Okay, it's gonna be like GameStop 2.0. People are gonna be like, "Oh my God, crypto!" They're gonna be calling their mommies and daddies and telling their wives all about it, and they're gonna be taking refis out on their house to buy, and then boom, they're gonna get crushed. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. But I really think we're gonna get a big move up. So all the names I own, I'm looking to buy, or I'm looking to sell the next time it gets up here on the daily on the stochastic. So SHIB, I'd be a holder here. I'd definitely be using a stop loss at this level because I don't want to ride this thing back down to here. Okay, because that right there is that's a 43% drop. So whatever you have right now, cut it in half. Okay, so I'd probably take half off the table here on SHIB and then let the rest ride until this thing gets back up here to 100. Okay, so I'd be a holder of SHIB here. And again, being very mindful of where we're at on the weekly. Here's Slim, SLIM. Another name that looks really good here. Okay, I'm moving this one up to the top as well. So far, we got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names from your guys' requests that look good. Okay, I really like Slim. I actually called this one out last week, or someone requested it, but that green dot came last week. We said, yep, let's enter right there. Okay, this is probably this is a banger here, folks. 25 cents is the stop. Again, stochastic pointing up. Down here below 20. We had the green dot, okay, right into the 50. Prime time setup here, folks. Prime time setup. And unfortunately, you can't buy this thing on Coinbase. So I am not adding it to my watch list, but that one's right up there with probably Filecoin right there. Okay, that's a really good buy if you guys have an exchange that sells it. What else we got? SNX. Okay. Holder of this name. Waiting for the stochastic to get back up there near 100. So hot. This one's too new for me. Okay, too new for me. I don't know. I can't tell you. Same thing. Solana breaking out here. Okay, we called the green dot out a couple weeks ago. That was our continuation trade, and it's just continuing to rip here. So again, holder of Solana, waiting for that thing to get back up to 100 on that. Looks good. Just continue to hold. Just continue to hold that one. Here's a Spell. Spell sitting at 100 there. I'd be looking to take profits. Okay, when the stochastic gets back up there on the daily. Play the daily now. Now that we're on the weekly, up here on the weekly, play the daily. Okay, the daily needs to hit 100 now, and that's where you take profits. Use a stop loss on this one at 0.001. Okay? And again, waiting for the stochastic on the daily to get back up here to 100. So again, as soon as we hit this, okay, we've hit our top point on the weekly. Okay, we no longer have to look at the weekly. Now we got to pinpoint our exit on the daily. Okay, and by doing that, we're going to wait, once again, till the stochastic RSI on our trading indicator gets back up here to 100. StoreJ, also a holder. Waiting for that to get closer to 100. This one looks good. Just grinding up. Beautiful setup here. We had the breakout over the 50, the pull back into it. Now she's ripping. Okay, I'd continue to hold StoreJ. Here's the Superverse. I'm taking profits. Okay, you got a red dot this weekend. We're sitting at 100. Okay, daily's coming down once again. Pinpoint your exit on the daily now. Wait till the stochastic RSI gets back up here. Okay, and that's where your selling point's going to be there. That's going to be a good place to sell. I wouldn't even hesitate to take profits here. Again, singles and doubles, folks. Singles and doubles. Okay, so there's Super Farm and then there's the Superverse. They look like the same exact chart. So I don't know if those are different or if they're the same, but yeah, same analysis there. Here's Sushi. Sushi's getting up there in sell territory as well. Okay, so I'd be taking profits on Sushi today. Okay, it's right up there on the 100 on the daily, and it's sitting at the 100 on the weekly. I'd be taking profits. Again, right now it's sitting at about a 37% premium. So, I mean, that's not like the 50 or 60 we've been seeing, but again, we're pretty far off that mean. And again, the indicator, I just let the indicator trade for me, folks. I don't try to guess or I don't sit here and pray and hope that it's going to keep going higher. I just don't. I just listen to what the technicals say, and the technicals say sell on Sushi. Here's TRB. Wow, this one looks good. That one's on Coinbase. I'm going to add this one in. Okay, that actually looks pretty good there, folks. This is a really good call out, actually. Okay, so that one's now on our altcoin watch list, and I'm going to go ahead and add this one. I'm going to add that as a signal, so that will be called out again over in our Overkill Alerts here. Okay, you guys never miss a signal over here on the names that we follow on this channel. You will never miss a green or a red dot. The red dots aren't as important because we're actually anticipating and getting out before the red dots. The red dots is just like, hey, you know, this is your last chance before you get annihilated type of thing. But this is a really nice setup here. Okay, I actually might put some into this after this is over. TBR. What was it? Was it Timberline? Nah, that's not it. One sec. Let me look it up for us. TRB. What did I say? TBR? I got dyslexia. TBR. No, TRB. Teller Tributes. Be a low market cap. Okay, 270 billion or 270 million. Smart contracts on Ethereum are fully self-contained, and any information or access to off-chain data is restricted. Teller solves this problem by creating systems where parties can request the value of an off-chain data point, and miners compete to add this value. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, $270 million market cap. That's really all we care about. We do like to see our assets bouncing right there on the 50. So I'm going to use a stop loss on this one at 72, but this is a nice setup. We got the stochastic down here. We got a nice wick candle there, beautiful wick candle, and 72 is our stop loss. This is actually going to be my number one trade for the day here. Okay, this is going to be my number one. up there at the top. Slim's probably actually number 2. Okay, I just can't buy Slim, but TBR is on Coinbase, so something to pay attention to. And again, you got to use a stop loss. Rule number 6 is you got to use a stop loss at 72. But this is a good call out here. I really like the call out. Good stuff. Okay, and we're anticipating the green dot here with an entry today. Okay, bouncing right on that 50-week. I like it. Threshold. Boom. This one's taken off. We called this one out as well. Beautiful, beautiful trade here. Okay, nice move there on threshold. Again, I'd still be a holder. Wait until that gets back closer to 100. Nice trade, whoever capitalized on that. Okay, green dot came. Ripski. We're doing the Ripski. Okay, I like this one. Okay, I'd be a holder again. Wait until that gets closer to 100. Here's TVK. Okay, up there in profit-taking territory. Okay, you're getting closer on the daily. I'd say probably next couple of days. Okay, if we have some big moves here over the next couple of days, I'd probably look to be taking some off at around 50 cents. Okay, 50 cents or 60, even 60. Okay, but again, play in the stochastic. Again, I can't be around to tell you guys when this thing hits 100, so I really encourage you to go over here and get the trading indicator and do that. Okay, wait till that hits 100. Buying the trading indicator will save you thousands and thousands of dollars in the long run. Okay, that's just a fact. Okay, but we're up here on the weekly. And again, I'd just be waiting until this hits 100 on the daily to take profits. And I think we're probably, I'm going to say 3 to 4 days, 3 to 5 days out from that point. Okay, so like I said, the end of this week, I think it's going to be a place where a lot of these names are going to start to correct. Come Sunday or Monday next week, we got a Fed meeting on the 19th, by the way, which is in 1 week from today. No, 1 week from tomorrow. So next Tuesday is a Fed meeting. So that's a market moving event, folks, because they could come out and they could say something crazy, and then it could dump or it could make the market pump. And where the charts are sitting at right now, I think we may have a negative reaction. Okay, it might be positive at first, but I think we could have a negative one. It's very possible because I mean we're literally trading at a lot of these names, folks. I mean we're literally trading at a 50-60% premium right now. We're 50 or 60% off of our mean. That is our strategy, folks. We gotta buy near the mean, okay, and above it, not below it, above it. This is where we want to buy before the media attention, before the enthusiasm. We're already getting media attention. We're already got enthusiasm, right? Open up Twitter. Everyone's losing their minds, okay, and now they're starting to say, "Oh, what is that one coin? Pepe or Pepe? I don't even know. PP, whatever." Oh, it's going to $1 million, folks. It's going to go to $1 million. Look where the stochastic is. It's going to $1 million. I'm not selling ever selling. People are, it actually pisses me off because I actually think some of these crypto influencers know what they're doing. I actually think they know that they're just pumping it up so they can dump it on you guys. And it makes me sick to my stomach because it's just, that's like it's just shady, man. I don't know who wants to do that. Really, I don't. But again, this is ridiculous. I mean, you open up Twitter, and I got some of these Twitter influencers with millions of followers are saying, "Oh, buy it right now." The fuckers, man. I'm sorry, but they're a bunch of assholes. Okay, because I hate seeing people get crushed, dude. Because I've been there, and I mean, they know what they're doing. They got to know what they're doing. Okay, the time to enter PP or whatever the hell you want to call this thing was right here on the 19th of February, right there. Okay, look at that. I mean, that's a 700% trade. You're up 700%. Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for overkill, Johnny? Okay, don't be greedy. You're up 700%. Quit being an idiot. It's not going to $1 million. Just shut up. Okay, just shut up. Here's UMA. This is also another one I'm going to move up here closer to the top. This is a nice setup. Okay, big rip up. Pull back into it. I like it. Stochastic starting to curve here. I think a green dot's coming on this one either this week or next week. Okay, the daily's a little overextended, but that's okay. The weekly looks good here with a stop loss at $4.25. I'd probably just call it $4, to be honest with you. $4. Okay, that's your stop loss. You're risking $1 to the downside. That's about 25%, but there's some meat on that bone there on UMA. I like it. Oh, man. VRA. Okay, that one's touching the top as well. Give me a sec here. Okay, I'm checking the time. We're in about an hour. If you guys are still on this video, smash the like, folks. Smash the freaking like. I'm going to try to do a giveaway throughout the week. So again, same thing. I'm going to do the same kind of giveaway on this. So after this giveaway is over, we'll do another one. Same stuff, except if we hit 100 likes, I'll give away 500 Bitcoin instead. So I'm just going to copy and paste this real quick. Okay, so on this video that you're watching right now, if we can get this video to 100 likes, I'll give away $500 worth of Bitcoin. If we can get it to 75, I'll give away 250. And if we can get it to 50, I'll give away $100 worth of Bitcoin, just like we're doing over here. Again, if you guys haven't entered last week's giveaway, you can go do that right now. The winners are going to be drawn on March 16th. We're going to pick 2 people and give away $100 worth of Bitcoin. Again, we got the 70 likes on our video last week, so super grateful for that. Channel's growing great. We got new people joining. The Overkill Army is growing stronger every single freaking day. We got people joining. Shout out to the Spartans and shout out to the recruits, baby. Let's get it. VRA, though, profit-taking territory. Once again, looking to take profits when the stochastic gets back up there on the daily. That thing looks like it could potentially crack. I'd be selling half here and letting the rest ride because, again, we're sitting at a, what's that premium right there? About 49%. Okay, no bueno. Here's Z00 Token. I like the name. Okay, again, getting pretty close there to profit-taking season. Stochastic's turning here. Okay, that one looks like, so again, I'm on the daily now. Now that we're up here on the weekly, I'm into a smaller time frame trying to pinpoint my sell. So again, when the stochastic on the daily now gets to the dotted line, that's where I'm looking to take profits. XCN, this one looks good. Also getting close to profit-taking territory. Okay, getting close to that 100. I'd be in here on the daily once again, sniping. Okay, when that hits the dotted line, I'd be looking to sell and then looking to buy a pullback into the 50. That's some strong price action here. Okay, what's this one do anyway? That one is on Coinbase. I wouldn't be looking to buy it here, but I would be looking to buy pullbacks. That one's on our altcoin watch list, so we'll keep an eye on that one. But I'd be a holder probably for the next week or so. Okay, I mean that's getting pretty close there too. So I'd actually probably be a holder for the next day or so. I don't see why you wouldn't take profits right now, especially if you're on the green dot there. Okay, that was a beautiful trade. Okay, you're talking about a 200% move. Okay, I put in 10,000, now I have 30,000. Okay, rinse and repeat. Let's go do it again. XDC. This one's taken off. Guys, I think the ISO tokens are going to do the ripski here over the next 2-3 weeks. I'm talking about XRP, Algorand, XDC, XLM, Algorand. I said Algorand twice. You know, and there's a couple other ISO tokens that I believe are going to do very, very good over the next couple of weeks. XDC, though, I mean, that's got some meat on that bone. That got some meat on that bone there, folks. Okay, I probably got a stop loss at 0.04. 4 cents. Call it 4 cents. That's my stop. Okay, and that one looks like it's going in for the daily golden cross as well. So that one looks good. I want to buy it, though, when the stochastic on the daily gets back down here. Okay, it's up there now. So let's just wait probably a week or two, see where that thing plays out. And, I mean, if you already own it, if you got it off the dot, I just hold it. I'd hold it here. Okay, and again, wait till that thing gets back up here, because when it gets up here, look at that. That's the top. That's the top of the price when it gets up here. That's when you want to sell. Sell here. Sell here. Buy here. Sell here. Okay, buy here. Okay, this thing consolidated for a long time. So when we get consolidation, that's not a bad thing here, folks. That's not a bad thing at all. If you take a look at our cheat sheet that we got over here, by the way, this is free for you guys to look at. But consolidation, they call it the stealth phase. This is smart money, right? Smart people get in during consolidation phases when we're not moving, right? They call it the stealth phase for a reason. It's quiet. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking like they're talking about PP, saying, oh, it's going to $1 million, and oh my gosh, it's going to be the greatest thing in the whole world. It's going to surpass Dogecoin and Shiba and even Bitcoin. It's going to be the biggest cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally the sentiment right now on that PP coin. Okay? No one's talking about XDC right here, because it's not doing this. It's not going parabolic. When it goes parabolic, that's when they start screaming, right? That's when they get into delusion and the new paradigm, right? It's going to $1 million. It's never going down. You guys, if you guys were around for GameStop, that was one of the most insane things I've ever seen. But all those idiots that were saying, I'm never selling, we're going to hold it forever, we're going to take down the whole institution together, and I mean, just losing their minds, just literally delusional. Literally delusional. Okay, we don't get caught in that, dude. When people get delusional, you should be scared. PP, I would not be buying PP up here with my worst enemy's money. with my worst enemy's money, because you're going to get one of these. Okay? And this is like a 6-month period of going down. So everybody right now is so used to just, oh yeah, we're going straight up. Everything's just going up. Everything's just amazing right now, right? Oh, the freaking pigs are flying and hell is frozen over and everything's just going so good right now, right? Well, then this comes and then they start crying, right? Then they'll be quiet. They'll shut the hell up. And they'll be on the street because they won't even have a microphone anymore because their wife kicked them out of the house or husband, whatever they're into. Okay? But I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about here. I mean, this is the psychology of the market, folks. This happens all the time since the beginning of the stock market. It's always like this, okay? It's always like this, okay? Last top of Bitcoin was back here in 2021. If you guys were around 2021, you guys remember the sentiment, right? You guys were over at your Thanksgiving table, right? It was back here in November, right? You were at your Thanksgiving table telling all your family and all your cousins and all your brothers and all your sisters, okay, buy it. Just buy Bitcoin. It's going to $1 million. It's going to $1 million. Okay, crushed. Okay, you didn't look so good over the next 2-3 years sitting at that table. But now, they're back to even. Okay, so at least they're break even now, folks. Okay, but I just really want to drill this in your guys' head. Like, really, just do not trade with the herd. Okay, do not trade with the herd. Repeat it one more time with me. Do not trade with the herd. Okay? If the herd's saying buy, you should be selling. That's it. That's it, folks. Have a nice day. I'm kidding. We got some more charts to look at. But XYO, nice request here again. I'm taking profits. Where are we at? Stochastic up there on the top. I'm taking some off. Again, zoomed into the daily now. Looking to sell when we get up here on the daily now. Okay? I'm not even really looking at weekly charts anymore, folks. I'm not even, I know where we're at in regards to the weekly. In regards to the weekly cycle, we're at the top of it. Meaning in the next, I keep saying 1 to 3 weeks, I could say 2 to 4, I could say 1 to 4. Within the next month, we are going to get the start of the correction. Meaning we are going to pull back significantly. 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even 60% on some of these names. Okay, and it's going to hurt some people. They're going to be in despair because they were just buying because their favorite Twitter influencer, besides Overkill Trading, was telling them to buy up here. And now they just put $10,000 in, and now they're down to $3,000. And now they're crying, and they're like, oh my God, what do I do? Right? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna say within the next month, we're going to get the start of a correction. And I could be wrong. I'm just a guy on YouTube. But looking at the charts, looking at all the past data, looking at everything we've been teaching on this channel, okay, a correction always comes. It always comes. Okay? Correction. Okay? Little baby correction right there. Okay, but we're going to get one. Like Bitcoin is going to probably hit around 80K. That's my target. And then I think we're going to pull back. Bitcoin's trading at a 47% premium right now. So I think Bitcoin probably has another 10, 15% on it, folks. That's it. Okay, so if you're continuing to hold, congratulations. Okay, you're going to get another 10% on your trade. Wonderful. Okay, but I really hope you consider taking some profits here pretty soon because we're getting close. Look at Bitcoin's on the daily up there too. So, I mean, and we've gone up for, how many weeks in a row have we gone up? Minus these two, we've probably gone up about 17, I mean, that's probably 20 weeks in a row. Minus those two little pullbacks right there. Okay, 20 weeks in a row up does not mean buy. That means sell. That means take some profits. That means get out because that's not normal. I mean, it is, but it's not at the same time. And I just can't wait till Bitcoin pulls back down here. I'm going to say to in between 40 and 50K, and we're going to be set up. We're going to be ready with cash on the sideline because that's what we're doing. Right now, I'm looking to exit my positions. I told you guys that I'm holding VET and I'm holding XLM. Okay, and I just want to finish this and I'll go to those charts. But again, XYO, I'd be looking to sell when that gets back up there to 100, or I'd be looking to set a stop loss right there at 0.012. Okay, but again, guys, you don't have to be greedy. I mean, you could sell right now. I mean, if you're in off the green dot, you're up 194%. I mean, that's a good trade. So I'd be selling half and letting the rest ride until this daily gets back up here. That's how I would play XYO. And again, XDC looks pretty good. Looks actually really good with this candle this week. That's a big breakout candle. I think the ISO tokens are the next leg up. I think the next 2-3 weeks, ISO tokens are going to absolutely rip. Okay, and then we're going to get to a point where they're probably going to sell off or correct. But I think it's going to be a big couple weeks, 2-3 weeks for the ISO tokens. I already named them off: XRP, XLM, XDC, Algorand. Okay, there's a bunch of them. You can look them up. Ada Cardano's another one. Okay, there's some names. So this is my this is the only thing I got in my portfolio. I had about 10 names a couple weeks ago, but I rolled everything into names like XLM, and I've been holding B chain since about right here. Okay, nice 150% trade for me, but it's getting a red dot, so I am being a little greedy here, but I am waiting for the stochastic. So I'm probably about a week out from selling my B chain. When the stochastic gets back up there to 100, that's when I'm going to offload, and I'm literally probably either going to go into cash, or I'm going to find some other names on my watch list. You guys can see this is my looking to buy list right now. Okay, we got QNT in there. We got some stocks, XRPs in there. Snapchat, I really like Snapchat. And there's some other stocks and stuff in there. But we scan through this and our red list on Saturdays. We're not going to be doing that this week because, again, I'm going on vacation. But I'm going to be keeping you guys updated in the Discord. Don't worry. Okay, I'm going to be very active in the Discord. Okay, and I post all my trades over here as well, so you guys can see. Shout out to the Overkill Army, baby. Okay, you guys can see everything I'm doing. I tell you, I converted my ICP into XLM. Okay, here's my positions. You never miss a trade when you're a member. To be a member of the Discord, it's actually free to join. You could hit the link in the description or in the comments. It's free to get in there. You get free access to charts. You never miss a video. You get a lot of market news. There's a bunch of news we drop over here, things happening. And then you'll be able to get these resources. I have a free trading course over here you could take if you're new. That's a free trading course, 6 simple rules to use to become a better trader. If you haven't watched that, I'd encourage you to do it. Again, you can get the trading indicator here, our trading rules. These are all the trading apps, so you can get TradingView, which is this website here. Okay, tradingview.com. You can come start your account there. Crypto.com is a crypto exchange. Robinhood is a Robinhood exchange. Okay, you can get more info over here about the investing club. And again, it's $7 a month to join, the price of one Starbucks coffee or a Big Mac meal that you should not be eating because it's poison. But $7 a month will get you access to everything that we do over here, folks. And again, I give you guys a bunch of grace, a bunch of thanks for all the support and everything. I love doing this, and I love hanging out with you guys, and I love capitalizing on these markets with you. So God bless you all. Let's dive into our altcoin watch list. I'm going to scan through this pretty quickly just because I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself on a bunch of these names. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking for setups. When I'm looking for setups, buying opportunities is what I'm talking about. I'm looking for the stochastic to be down here on the weekly. Okay, and then when the stochastic is down here on the weekly, that is when I then move them into my looking to buy list. But I'm not looking to buy something that is up here. Okay, I'm just not. Okay, like AMP token, major rip yesterday, by the way. This thing was on our watch list from last week. Okay, this thing's up a total of 331% off its dot there. Okay, so again, 10 grand into $49,000. That's a pretty good trade. Okay, so once again, I'd be looking to take I'd take profits on AMP here. I would not be holding AMP. Okay, you got the top of the dotted line on the weekly and the daily profit taken there. So here's QI. QI's got some room to run. We called this thing out a couple weeks ago as well. I mean, folks, we're just banging out, dude. I mean, we're just absolutely banging out on some of these trades. I know a few of you got in on this, but I'm still holding. Okay, because that's the stochastic is nowhere near that dotted line there. Here's TVK, profit taken on that one. GFI, this one's a hold. Got some more room to run. Not looking to buy right now. This one's a hold here. This is ZRX. Wow! Look at that move, folks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, shout out to whoever freaking capitalized on this. I was going to buy this, and I ended up not, but that's a 213% move. Absolutely doing the ripski here. And look at that. That daily is very overextended. So I'm taking profits on ZRX, but that was a beautiful trade there, folks. Look at that. Okay, rip up. We identified this. Pull back. Okay, consolidate, right? Go sideways. Smart money. Stealth phase. Rip. Okay, take your profits on ZRX, though. Nice trade. I'm stoked to see that. Here's AREO. Okay, daily's just ripping here. I don't know what this thing does, but no data on the weekly. I'd be in here trading the daily. Okay, it's not there yet. Not there yet. I want to buy the pullbacks, not the ripskis. Okay, here's XCN. We already covered this. Continuing to hold that one. Thinking about taking profits. FIDA. Also thinking about taking profits. You could hold and wait till next week if you want. Again, I'd be zoomed in on the daily here, probably taking profits. You're sitting at 100. Okay, so feed is a sell. Here's TIA. Yeah, I don't know what this thing's doing, to be honest with you. Look at the daily. Okay, daily's trying to hold on here. If you hold it, use a stop loss right there at 14. Here's Spell. We covered this one, taking profits. GYRE. This is a therapeutics company, it looks like. Okay, I'd use a stop loss at 14 on that one. You got a red dot this week. Make sure it holds 14. Here's IOTEX. Okay, that one's a hold too. This one looks good. It's got some meat on the bone. Okay, still a little bit left to go to that dotted line. Let's look at the daily. Okay, but the daily's getting up there. So, you know, your call on that one. Use a stop loss. Move your stop loss up to like 0.06. But weekly looks good. Daily looks a little scary though. Okay, so watch for some continuation on that one. ARPA taking off here. Very nice. Very nice trade here on ARPA. And that one's also getting pretty close to profit-taking territory. Suku, I'm taking profits. GAL, Project Galaxy, taking profits on that one. Unify. This one's slowly grinding up here. Still got some room to run. That's a hold. Here's DESO, DESO. That one's getting pretty close as well. Decentralized, what is this one? Decentralized Social. Okay, so the stochastic's going down, but the price is holding up pretty good. So I'd be on the daily on this one as well. That one's just chopping around, putting in a major bull flag. I don't know. Not really moving. I'd like to see a big sudden drop down to 24. That would make me really happy. But I'm not interested just yet. Here's Power, POWR. Okay, this is one I'd be looking to buy. So I'm gonna move that one to the looking to buy list. Okay, and that one looks good with the green dot this week. Again, stop loss at 36. We already covered that. SNX, I'd be a holder of this name. We're just not quite at 100 yet, and we're not below 25 there on the stochastic. XYO, thinking about profit taking up here, watching the daily for the exit there. Stop loss is 0.012. Sui, nice little doji this week. Not a bad little doji candle. Okay, daily, bouncing right on the 50 there. This one don't look bad for like a momentum trade. Okay. Sui, SUI is what this one's called. What's the market cap of this here? Give me a sec. I got to stand up, boys. Whew. Okay, that one's a $2 billion company. Pretty expensive. But I like the doji this week. I don't know. I'm not too confident in it. 142 is the stop loss. The daily chart looks good though. Okay, daily looks good, bouncing right there on the 50. I would have liked to buy this dip right here. But that's a big bull hammer. That tells you there's buyers in it. This one might be a buy too. Okay, just playing the doji though. Okay, 142 would be my stop loss. What's the 4 hour saying? Okay, not a lot going on there. So this is a tough one, right? And when I'm not sure, I just don't. I just don't try. DWAC finally selling off here. Okay, my dad's a big fan of this one. He's been wanting me to tell him when it pulls back, and it looks like the pullback has started. Okay, again, we identified the green dot or the red dot there. Boom, at 51. That was a sell point. It's sitting at 40 right now. Okay, I actually want to keep this one on my looking to buy list because I want to keep my eye for when this stochastic gets back down here at 0. This is a stock. Okay, so if this thing pulls back to 25, like I've been saying, or 28, okay, I'm going to eat it up. Okay, and that thing's on the looking to buy list, so we're not going to miss that when that happens. Okay, AP3I, I'm taking profits. I don't know. It could keep running. It definitely could. Stop loss at 362, but stochastic's too far up there for me to want to buy it. CTSI, again, taking profits on that one. Red dot, okay, taking profits. REQ, okay, looking to take profits probably. Looking at the daily, looking to take profits. T, we covered. Beautiful trade here. Shout out to whoever capitalized off that green dot there we called out. And I like it. Big breakout. Boom. Pull back. Rip. So I'd be a holder of this, waiting for that to get back up there at 100. Here's RBN. RBN's getting close to... Oh, wow. Ribbon Finance doing the ripski. Okay, this one's got a little more juice in it, I think. Once again, waiting for the daily stochastic to get up at 100. That'll be my profit-taking point since we are now at the 100 point up here on the weekly. Does that making sense to you guys? Like now that we've identified we're at the top on the weekly, we're zooming into a smaller time frame to take our profit, right? Our daily profit. Okay, that is what we're doing here. That is the best selling strategy in my opinion. If you got a better sell strategy, I would love to hear it. But I really don't think there's a better sell strategy as a trader. I don't. Because there's no greed involved and it just makes sense. Okay, it absolutely just makes sense. And that's what people have the hardest time with, is taking profits. Not getting in. It's mostly taking profits, when to get out. Because again, people let greed take over and they're like, oh my gosh, like what if it goes to 1 million? What if it goes to 100 million? Then I'll make like 1 billion. You know what I'm saying? That's just how people are. I mean, naturally as humans, we're greedy. But greed is actually one of the 7 sins. And it's not good. Okay, and it's not going to do you any good. So, that's why I encourage you guys, have a plan, right? Have a plan. That's why I cover these rules first thing every single video, because we have to have a plan. Okay, 90% of people, probably more than that, fail at this profession. 90%. So what makes you special? Okay, what makes us special is that we're disciplined. We're disciplined and we have a plan. That is why we win. Okay, and that is why others don't. And luckily, we have each other to hold us accountable. Here's GRT. Smartass was in on this one. Okay, another beautiful setup here. Okay, breakout over the 50, pull back into it. Doji candle. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, 208% rocker on that one, dude. I mean, that's just insane. Okay, I'd be looking to take profits up here on GRT, though. 200%. Let's wait for the pullback into the 50. SEI, I'm taking profits. Nope, taking profits on RLC. Render token, taking profits. FET, taking profits. Okay, and this is another one I see on Twitter. Oh, well, I'm not selling till it hits 1 million. I'm not selling till it hits $1 million. Okay, you're going to get wrecked there, boy. Okay. I'm just taking profits. Again, I'm not looking to hit home runs. If this goes to $1 million, so be it. I'm going to take my 496% and I'm going to go find the next trade. Okay, I'm not going to be an idiot. And pun intended, because it actually pisses me off how they're just leading you off a cliff is what they're doing. They're leading you off a cliff. Okay, here's CCCS. Look at that trade, baby. This one popped off. Let's go. Okay, that was a 16% trade. That's garbage. Okay, I'm taking this one off. That's just weak. Okay, nice trade, but 16%. I mean, those are rookie numbers, yo. I'm gonna need you to get them up, boy. Okay, but that was a good trade. Again, we identified this. There's a breakout. There was a pullback into the 50. Rip. Okay, nice trade there. Whoever capitalized on that. But 16% is nothing. Like, that doesn't even get me excited. Not at all, actually. It is better than the majority of the people out there getting their 5% from Edward Jones. It's funny because they give you 5%, but inflation's at 9%. So really, you're giving people are giving their money to these money managers to lose 4% every year. It's hilarious. It's not hilarious. It's just sheep to the slaughter, folks. Don't be a sheep. Oh man, it's not funny. It's not funny. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. Super. I'm just having fun, folks. I'm just having fun. That's it. Okay, I'm not trying to bring harm upon anybody, but it's just, golly. Oh, gosh. Okay, super, we went over. I'm profit taking on that one. Rose, I'm a holder of this one. Wait until that gets back up to 100, not buying it, holding it. BNT, that one looks like it wants to continue, but again, where are we at on the stochastic? I'm in here on the daily. Okay, I'm profit taking probably on this one. And again, I'm not saying it can't keep running, but again, as traders, we got to use our indicator. IMX, that one looks like it wants to reverse. Use a stop loss at $3 on this one. We're not quite at 100 yet. What's the daily saying? Daily's getting close, so I got to stop at about $3 on that one. But that one could continue or it could sell off. So that's why we use a stop loss at 3. Okay, it looks pretty toppy. Again, you're already up off the doji about 82%. Okay, nice trade. Let's go find the next one. Here's what is this? ACS. Okay, still below the 50 here, trying to break out. Okay, we're getting close on the 100 there. Wouldn't be buying it. Velo. Okay, so the stochastic's going down, but the price is going up, which is interesting. Again, I just still got enough data on that one. That's just a really low market cap coin. Here's PYR. Nice trade here. Look at that doji setup there. Banger. Okay, that one was 84%. Not bad. Okay, and again, room to run. So I'd be a holder of PYR. Osmo. Wow, that's a big consolidation phase right there. What does this one do again? OSMO. OSMO. Osmosis is what this one's called. It's a DEX for IBC connected coins built on the Cosmos. I believe Cosmos is Atom SDK. It's $1 billion market cap. Jeez. Okay, but that's just putting in a big bull flag. If you guys don't know what a bull flag is, Google it. I'd honestly wait on the next green dot, but that one looks good. As long as you use a stop loss at 132, it doesn't look bad. I believe Atom is Cosmos, if I'm right. Yep, Cosmos. And Cosmos is going up. So again, when an ecosystem token, when a layer 1, I believe this is a layer 1, like Atom, goes up, all of its ecosystem tokens should follow. I mean, look at this trade, though, dude. Okay, that was a 552% racker right there. And as long as we hold 32, Osmos looks good. Okay, that one looks like more of a stealth phase play, more of a right. As long as we hold that level, that level that we hit right there, right? They tried to sell it off. Okay, they tried to sell it off and they failed. Now we're just silently going sideways. Okay, so watch this one. Definitely watch Osmo because that one looks interesting. Here's a WC. I'm going to keep an eye on this, actually. For some reason, I want to keep an eye on that. I'm going to put that one on my list. And then here's WCFG. Okay, WCFG is 60 cents. And this one's still got some room to run. So I'd be holding this one with a stop. Put it at the bottom of this week's candle. Yeah, let's just keep it at 60. Okay, 60 cents is our stop on WFG. Still got room to run. Badger doing the Ripski here. So that's going to be up there probably in the next week or two. I'd be in on the daily trying to pinpoint my exit. When this stochastic gets back up here to 100, what are we going to do? We're going to sell it, okay? Because you are already up off this doji 100%. Congratulations. Let's go find the next one. Here's BAT. Okay, profit taking territory. Vara. I don't even know why this one's on our altcoin watch list, to be honest with you. What's the daily saying? The daily don't look bad. Okay, use a stop loss on this at 8 cents if you want to play the daily. Okay, it's not the kind of chart I want to trade, but it's a very new token. Let's check the market cap on it real quick. Is it the Vara network? Vara USD. Doesn't say. 36 million. So very low market cap coin. I hope that's the right one. But I'd be playing the daily here. Stochastic. Okay, we're going into the 50. That one looks interesting. 0.08. I just want to make sure I got the right one here. Because there was two. Looks like there was two cryptos. Oh, nope, that's the one. Yeah, the Vara network. That is an interesting trade. Look, trade set up there. For a new, I mean, you're talking about a $36 million coin. That's nothing. Okay, that's pennies on the dollar. Proof, smart contracts. Gear protocol. That's interesting. I'm going to put that one on the look at a buy list as well. Okay, so that one's sitting at, I mean, I would literally just use a stop loss at 0.08 here. Okay, very big consolidation. We broke out above the 50, pulled back into it. Again, not on the weekly because we don't have data. We're trading the daily because we don't have data on the weekly on this. But that looks interesting. Okay, that's the Vara network right there. What else we got here? Shipping. Shipping's doing the Ripski here. Okay, I'd be taking profits. Okay, nice trade off that candle. Again, the stochastic was down here. That's where we're looking to buy. There's your doji. Rip. Rinse and repeat. Okay, so again, playing the daily here. Looking to take profits. If this thing breaks down below a penny, okay, I'd look to sell it. Set a stop loss at a penny here. ABT. Okay, that one looks bullish, but we're way overextended. I'm looking to sell. Take profits. Metis, that one's popping off. Okay, 98's the stop. Okay, I'd be on the daily looking to buy this, or looking to buy this one. But nice move, green dot. Just make sure it holds 98. Sushi we covered. Store J, holding that one. Okay, again, looking to sell Sushi. Looking to hold Store J. AXL, looking to sell that one. Gala looking to sell. ILV looking to hold. Mina looking to buy. Stop losses right there at 133. 133. Trading the daily on that. Okay. That looks good on the weekly, though. Green dot on the weekly. And we'll see where the daily plays out here. Cody. Okay. Selling that one. ALPH. Selling that one. What is this? Zeta. No data on the weekly. So we go into the daily. Nah. VThor. This is VChain's altcoin. Okay. This one looks good, too. Okay, I think VeChain's going to have its day here, dude. I think it's going to have its day. We've been consolidating for a very long time. Okay, same thing with VeChain here. Okay, again, I own this. You guys know I own it. I told you guys. But massive bull flag here. Bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. Okay, on the daily. The red, the weekly's got a red, but again, look at a sell when that's the cast. It gets back up here at 100. Okay, same thing with its altcoin here on Vitho. Okay, look at a sell at 100 there. T-Rack. Okay, profit taking territory. Bonk. I don't know. Okay, again, I'd be waiting till that stochastic comes back up there to 100. Okay, on the daily. Once again, the weeklies doesn't tell me anything. I'd be trading the daily. The daily, you want to buy down here just like you do on the weekly. This is just a shorter term time frame. If you're trading a daily, you should be looking to make your trades in 1 to 2 weeks. If you're trading a weekly, it's 1 to 2, 3 months. Okay? Those are the setups. Okay, so you got to know what time frame you're on. You got to know how long you're going to be in the position. Koval, I don't know. Okay, I'd be looking for the green dot on the daily for an entry. OO token or 00 token. Okay, I don't know. I'd probably look to take profits here in the next, probably, I don't know, probably right now, honestly. Or I'd set a stop loss at 10 cents. Make sure that holds. Here's Jasmine. I'm still going to hold this one because the stochastic on the daily is down here at 0. So when this thing picks up and goes, okay, that could be a freaking ripper there. Okay, look at the monthly, pointing straight up. Weekly's overextended, but the daily is down here telling you, hey, daily chart over the next, week or two, like I just said, we could get a move. Okay, so I got a stop loss at this one. I don't know, probably call it at 0.012. I'd be buying any and every pull. If we get a big correction right on Jasmine, I'm buying the crap out of it, dude, because that was a massive move. Okay, so now we just want the pullback. I'd like to buy it at 0.013. That'd be awesome. Okay, 0.013 is around that 50 on the daily, right about there. Okay, that's my buy target on Jasmine. If we get that opportunity, great. If not, okay, we're probably going to end up missing it. Aurora, another one that's just roaring today. Big trade set up here off the daily. Okay, nice signal there. That thing has some room to run. I'd be a holder of that one. UMA we covered. That one's also looking really good. Okay, stop loss at 4. I'd be a holder and a buyer here, actually, of UMA. Okay, I'm actually going to put that on the look at the buy list. Here's ENJ. Okay, nice move. Nice breakout above the 50. Now let's wait for the pullback. Okay, we're up here on the 100. So again, you could be on the daily here, looking to buy pullbacks, right? If we get a pullback to 43 or something, right now they're near that daily 50. Wonderful. TRB. Okay, this is the look at the buy list here. Bang. Okay, this is probably my favorite setup here. TRB. What were the other ones here on the? Okay, again, stochastics on the floor. Okay, we're bouncing right on our 50 week. We got a stop loss at 72. All the boxes are checked. Okay, TRB was $270 million coin. It's an Ethereum altcoin, so that's always a good thing. Ethereum's a solid project, and 72 is a stop loss. I really like that. Here's my look in the buy list. Let me just scan through our list real quick, because, again, I'm going to be gone for a couple weeks, so I want to see if there's anything in here I think it's worth buying. Tesla's getting shorted right now. I'm not seeing much here, folks. Again, we're at the grade territory, right? Not looking to buy anything with the stochastic up here. We want to buy it down on the floor. So I'm just going to scan through these real quick. PayPal, again, getting close, but we're below the 50. So we're not buying assets that are in a downtrend. Again, rule number 2, we only buy assets that are above the 50-week moving average. Boom, there's our buy. Boom, there's our buy. We're not buying this garbage. Okay, chop, 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 chop. Screw that. Excuse me. Uni, profit taking territory. CRV, profit taking territory. Atom, profit taking territory. Profit taking territory. Link doesn't look bad with a stop loss at 19, but I'm just not going to play it. STX. Jasmine, again, I want to play on a pullback. HNT is doing all right, okay? I'd like to see a pullback to like $5. That'd be awesome. Is Matic in there twice? Matic is in there twice. FLR, nope. POLS is another one I'd look to re-enter on. I said that yesterday. Okay, we got the daily bounce right there. That's a Polkadot ecosystem token, but I'm just not very interested right now. I think there's some other names. Swift up there. Solana. Solana looks good for some continuation, but I ain't buying that thing way up there. Pro is a good hold. DKNG looks like that's pullback starting. SoFi. Rivian. This thing, man. This thing, man. Okay, this is a big downtrend, but when it moves big. Like this move right here was 50%. Okay, and we're getting a doji candle this week, so that looks interesting. Look where the stochastic is too, and the blue wave. Okay, so Rivian, actually, I'm just going to add that to my list. I know I'm breaking my rule by trading something that's in a downtrend if I buy it, but it's mostly a play on this doji candle. So I'm actually using 1150 as the stop. It's sitting right on it this morning. So that's interesting. It is interesting. I would definitely use a stop loss. I'm going to say right here, actually, at $11. That's my stop. Okay, if it breaks 11, we're wrong on the trade. What else we got? Coinbase. Coinbase just doing the Ripski. That's still a hold. Robinhood's a sell. Net setting up there. Not in territory I want to buy. Here's ASM. So I'm actually going to add this one to the look at the buy list as well. I want to make sure we have an alert set up on this. Yep, we do. Weekly alert. So we're going to get the green dot signal on ASM if it happens. We've had a couple people asking about this. Okay, stochastics on the floor here. And again, we're just trading the technicals. We're bouncing right on the 50 right now. So I like where the stochastic's at. You want to make sure it holds 0.03. Clay, nice move. Again, holder of that name. AVAX doing the Ripski here. We got a stop loss on that now at 39. H-bar, profit taking territory. GST, profit taking territory. AI, okay, getting pretty close there. PLTR, getting pretty close. Lift. Ray still looks good, folks. Do not bail out on Ray, okay? Ray is still looking good. You could set a stop loss at, I'm going to call it 105 if you want. Most of you probably break even if you're entering on our signal, but Ray is still a good trade, folks. This is still looking really good. We still got a lot of room to run on the stochastic. So if you're holding Ray, just hold on. Just be patient. Okay, I see some of you guys in chat getting impatient. I really do. Okay? Be patient. Just wait for our indicator to tell us. Okay? Don't let your emotions control your trade. If you do that, you're going to lose. You're going to be part of the 90%. Okay, be patient. Let your trade play out. Ray's a winner. Okay, Ray's a winner. Our stop loss is 89. We called the bottom on this one. I called this thing out right here at like 83 cents. You're already up. I mean, you're already up 75%. Okay, and look how much room we got to run. I would have bought it, but for some reason you can't buy it on Coinbase. ADA, no. Not looking to buy, not looking to buy. Not looking to buy, not looking to buy, not looking to buy. ICP's all right. Okay, stop loss is 1296, but I mean the majority of these names, folks, like I said, we're up in greed territory. I mean, we're literally up here right now. So I'm not looking to take a lot of positions. Okay, here's my list. These are the names I own and I'm looking to buy. Okay, VET and XLM are my only positions. These are names I'm looking to take positions on based on where they're at on the stochastic RSI. Okay, on the daily and on the weekly. So if I'm looking at QNT, I'd probably be buying QNT today. Okay, if I want to own it. Okay, and I'd be riding this wave all the way up to 100. Okay, did I miss some of the meat of the trade? Yes, I did, because I didn't get in on these doji candles, but that's okay. Okay, again, we want to buy when the stochastic is down here, folks. That's the strategy. Again, all the resources you guys need are over here in the Discord. If you need me, I'm going to be in the Discord the next 2 weeks. I won't be on YouTube until I get back in my office. I might drop like an emergency video or something if we get like a Bitcoin red dot or something. The Bitcoin red dot would indicate that, Bitcoin is obviously going to go down, and we're not there yet. Okay, we're not there yet. We're probably a few weeks away. I think it's going to hit 80K. I think my target on Bitcoin is 80K, 80 to 90K. I think is a good range. Okay, once we hit that, I think the correction will start. Okay, but we're not there yet. Okay, so these are the names, once again, on my looking to buy list. I'm looking to buy based on indications. If I buy anything or sell anything, you guys will find out over here if you are a member of the Discord. Okay, you will be getting all the alerts and everything like that once you sign up. And again, the trading indicator is right here. I'd encourage you to go watch this trading course that I got over here. It's free. You don't have to pay anything or anything like that. My goal is to make you guys better traders. Okay, this channel isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about the community. It's about winning together. With that being said, all I have left to say is, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.